This is Bunjo Show. This is not your show. I traded the 905 for G000. This is Bunjo Show.
What up, people? This is Bunjo. I'm out here again. This is another reminiscence story, a remembering, an ode to, and mixed with a sexual story, because it's about my friend Ann. He sadly passed away a couple years back. He was a Vietnamese fella, a Vietnamese, not Vietnamese white people, a Vietnamese, and yeah. He passed away. He had passed away of cancer in the morning, or a heart attack at work. I mean, he left work with chest pains and sadly passed away. Now, this is a man I used to party with at the strip clubs, go to casinos with. He's the one who used to play Baccarat. Monkey, 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 big. He used to do stuff like this, right? Big, talking about girls' tits. He's a funny guy, eh? He's like cheap, 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 cheap. When people are doing something cheap or wouldn't spend money, cheap, 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 cheap. And man, Ann was a great guy. So this one in my basement at 14 Holton Cells, 14 Holton Cells. You guys probably heard about this so many times already. That was the go-to place. A lot of people been there. A lot of women been there. So we're partying late night, you know. And he's like, oh man, I want a girlfriend, you know? I want a girlfriend, you know? And so I'm like, all right. So I got this girl, Crystal, coming. Now, she used to work at Swiss Chalet. She's this tall gingerbread treat, you know? With that nice little fire hair. And yeah, so she came out, she had that fair skin, you know? Can't be out in the sun too long kind of girl. That's why she always slept with them shadows, if you know what I mean. And usually she doesn't like white dudes or Chinese dudes, just darker fellas with a nice tan on them, you know. And so this night, I guess she's feeling down on herself, I don't know. So she came down to my house, and I got her a job as a waitress at the strip club. And my friend Ann, he's like, oh man, I wish I could and this girl liked to do the fine powder, right? She used to powder up in the bathroom, you know, do her makeup a lot. And so Ann's like, oh, I want to have sex with her. I haven't had sex in a long time. So I say, sure, man. So I invite her over. She does it for half a gram, you know? Just shoot a half a gram in her face and she'll go down on anybody's Johnson, you know? So time comes, she's there, we're all partying, having a great time. And all of a sudden, when it comes to game time, you know, he has to go to Pound Town with her. He says, this tall glass of tomato juice, he's like, nah man, put that shit back in the fridge, you know. I'm not ready, I'm tired. And this man pretends to sleep on my couch. It's like the little two-seater, a little love couch. This man's all curled up, 50-year-old Asian dude, curled up, because the girl started taking off his shirt and told him to do a belly button shot out of her belly button, and he was scared, right? So he's like, no, I'm going to sleep. But no, looking back on it, maybe he did have to go to sleep, right? But I mean, we did all that, gave her a half gram, she came over, she brought herself to bang this guy, and so that I'm in the bedroom with her, because and then I had to bang her, of course. I mean, I did the belly button shot off her, and I had to bang her. And because she got a half gram, she can't go home just fucking without doing work, right? And because shit ain't free, man. Shit ain't free. Ain't nothing free in this world, boy. And yeah, she was good. And as I'm banging her, she's like, oh, finally I get to see what all the fuss is about. Because if you listen to my Swiss Chalet stories from one of my first blogs, I worked there for 6 months, and I banged about 16 employees that worked there. So, and this girl, this was after we both quit from Swiss Chalet. So she's like, finally, I get to see what the fuss is about. And she's like, oh, you do have a big black dick, because one of the girls wrote Big Black Dick Joe on my pipes that were hanging from the ceiling, because it was a radiator in an old house, so they used the boiler to heat up the house, right? So they had these warm pipes running through the house, and it's still there probably now. And I mean, so I banged her, and it was great. I mean, I never fucked a fair-skinned girl. I mean, she's usually down with them big black fellas, so. And she said I had a nice size on me, so I mean, I must be doing good, right? And I don't know, there's another weird, awkward story. I don't know where I'm going with that. I just try, you know, it's off the top of my head. Don't write anything down. Just try to do something. I'm just out here with a camera, boys. Thanks for the support, thanks for watching. I'm over 5 minutes, I gotta go. Let's get this.